Hey everybody, how's it going out there? Merry Christmas. Um, I'm gonna share something a little bit more unusual for me. I was bidding in an online estate sale auction, and I wound up picking up a lot of 35 PSA graded football cards, all Green Bay Packers from 1960 through 1968. And a lot of these, they're not eights and nines. There's a few eights in here. A lot of these aren't worth $20 to get graded, but I didn't pay that. I paid a little under $10 a card. So before you complain about why the hell did you get that card graded, I didn't send it in, but I got a good deal on them. So I bought them primarily for this regional subset, 1961 Lake to Lake Green Bay Packers. There's like 8 or 9 of those cards in here. But anyway, enough yapping. I'm going to get going here. So here's the first card. This is probably the worst card in the whole set. It's a nice looking card. 1960 Topps Jim Ringo, number 57, EX Mint PSA 6 with the stain qualifier. And it's sad that whoever sent this in to be graded didn't clean off the little bit of gum residue on the front of the card. It's pretty easy to do. Would have saved the stain qualifier. So this is about the equivalent of a PSA 4. It's the worst card in the pile, so what are you going to do? It's nice. All right. Here's a nice looking card. 1961 Fleer Football, Boyd Dollar, rookie card. He was a wide receiver on the Packers back in their glory days. Number 92 PSA 6, EX Mint, number 92 Boyd Dollar rookie card. Here's another 1961 Flair Football, Green Bay Packers, Bill Forrester, linebacker on the Packers, number 97 PSA 6, EX Mint, Bill Forrester. Here's a 1962 Topps. Very tough year to get in high quality because of the black borders, and you can kind of see in the upper left of this card there's a pretty good corner wear. But this is 1962 Topps Hank Jordan PSA 6 EX Mint, number 72. Always popular Hank Jordan defensive lineman. Here's a 1963 Topps Forrest Gregg. 63 Topps is another year that's hard to get in high condition because it has the color edges as well. As you can see, the bottom 2 corners on this Forrest Gregg I've got some wear on them, thus the PSA 5 grade. But 1963 Topps Forrest Gregg, number 89. Here's another Hank Jordan. This is a PSA 6 1963 Topps Hank Jordan from the Green Bay Packers, PSA 6 EX Mint. Willie Wood was a very popular defensive player and all those Packers championship teams. Willie Wood, 1963 Topps, number 95, PSA 6 EX Mint, Willie Wood. This was a very pleasant surprise. This is a Ray Nitschke rookie card, and turns out it's worth over $100 even in PSA 6. So that's a pleasant surprise. I think I'm going to keep it for my personal collection because I'm an old Pollock, and so is Nitschke. Anyway, 1963 Topps Ray Nitschke rookie card, number 96 EX Mint, PSA 6 Ray Nitschke. All right, here's a mislabeled Ray Nitschke card. Someone else try to figure out what to do about this. This is actually, it says 1967 Philadelphia brand Football, Ray Nitschke, number 79. But actually, this is a 65 Philadelphia Ray Nitschke, number 79, PSA 5. Anyway, so it's got the wrong year label on it. Still a nice looking card. Willie Davis, also very popular Green Bay Packer. 1966 Philadelphia, Willie Davis from the Green Bay Packers, number 83, PSA 5. Like I said, I got these for about a little under $10 a card, so I'm not really complaining about the grades that much. At that price, there's meat on the bone. 1966 Philadelphia football, Boyd Dowler. He was very popular, as I said about his rookie card. This is his 1966 Philadelphia, number 84, PSA 6, EX Mint. And if you're not familiar with the Philadelphia brand football cards, I guess they won the contract for the NFL for selling football cards for a brief period, 4 or 5 years in the 60s. Here's a 1966 Philadelphia Willie Wood, halfback, number 90, PSA 7. Nice looking card. It's got a little bio information, a little quiz, and pretty nice looking cards overall. I like the Philadelphia cards. They seem to always be undervalued. All right, here's some sharp cards, although it took me a while to have these yellow bordered Philadelphia ones grow on me. But if you see them in nice shape, they look pretty cool. This is a 1967, the Golden Boy, Paul Hornung, number 123, PSA 8, near mint 8 OC qualifier. And as you can see from the card, it's way off center, left to right. But it's a sharp looking card. I think I'm going to keep it for my personal collection anyway. Here's another popular Green Bay Packer. And later on in his career, he went over to play for the Dallas Cowboys, and I think he won a couple of Super Bowls there with the Cowboys as well. But so he must have like 5 Super Bowl rings, this guy. Well, actually, before they won the Super Bowl, or before the Super Bowl happened. But anyway, 1967 Philadelphia, Herb Adderley, number 74, PSA 6, EX Mint. There's another nice Willie Davis card. I like this photo of him. He's looking all stern. 1967 Philadelphia, card number 76, Willie Davis, PSA 7, near mint, Philadelphia football, 1967. This guy really liked Hank Jordan, Henry Jordan. Here's another 1967 Philadelphia brand football, Hank or Henry Jordan, number 78, PSA 7. Pretty well centered. It's got a rough cut on the right-hand border. A little off center, left to right. PSA 7, Hank Jordan. There's a Ray Nitschke. Another Ray Nitschke. 67 Philadelphia Ray Nitschke, card number 79. PSA 6, EX Mint. 1967 Philadelphia brand football, number 79, Ray Nitschke, Hall of Famer. This is a Dave Robinson rookie card. Although most people probably haven't heard of Dave Robinson, he was a very popular Packer back in their glory days as well. He is a linebacker, big hard-hitting linebacker. 1967 Philadelphia football, Dave Robinson, number 80, PSA 7, near mint. Dave Robinson's rookie card. Here's the nicest of the Philadelphias. Here's a 1967 Philadelphia football, number 83, Willie Wood, PSA 7.5, near mint plus, Willie Wood. All right, here's a 1968 Topps. 1968 Topps Bob Jeter, defensive back from the Green Bay Packers. Number 52, EX Mint PSA 6, Bob Jeter, 1968 Topps Football. Here's a 1968 Topps Herb Adderley. As I said, he went on to finish his career with the Dallas Cowboys, win some Super Bowls over there as well. But 1968 Topps Herb Adderley, he was quite a cornerback back in the day. Number 131, PSA 6, EX Mint. All right, here's some cards I would have never sent in this condition, but whoever did it. This is the insert set that came in 1969, Topps football cards. They're called 4-in-1 football stickers. They were little stamps. You would break them out of the perforated card, and they had these little stamp booklets. You'd lick the back like a stamp, like a green stamp or a postal stamp, and stick it in the team album. Anyway, these were very prone to condition issues, especially they tended to fold in half right around the middle of the perforation, and that's what's wrong with all these. They got folded over at one point, but this guy liked the Packers, and so here's a 1969 Topps 4-in-1, Jackie Smith, Jim Grabowski, Charlie Taylor, and Jimmy Johnson, PSA 3. Here's another Topps 4-in-1 that has Willie Wood, Steve Stonebreaker, that sounds like a badass name, Jim Cadill, and Vince Premuto, but the Packer on this one's Willie Wood. This is a 1969 Topps 4-in-1 with Willie Wood on it, PSA 4 VGEX. Here's a nice one here, even though the grade isn't that great, but it's got Bart Starr and Leroy Kelly on it. This is a 1961 Topps 4-in-1, Leroy Kelly, Ed Meador, Ray Ogden, and Hall of Famer and star quarterback of the Green Bay Packers, Bart Starr, PSA 5. Here's the last of the Topps 4-in-1s. This one's got Donnie Anderson from the Packers on it, but it's also got Hall of Famer Dick Butkus on it, so it's kind of cool. So here's a 1961 Topps 4-in-1, Gene Hickerson, Donnie Anderson from the Green Bay Packers, Mike Lucci from the Lions, and badass Dick Butkus, Hall of Famer from the Chicago Bears, the Monsters of the Midway. All right, so now we're getting down to the end of this reveal, and the last bunch of cards are from a regional issue called 1961 Packers Lake to Lake. And Lake to Lake was a company in Sheboygan, Michigan, or Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Yeah, Sheboygan, Wisconsin. And there's 36 cards in this set. There's like 12 super short printed ones that are worth a considerable amount of money. All the ones I got are, although they're very rare, they're not the short printed ones. I'll probably butcher a bunch of these names since I never heard of a few of these people. But anyway, 1961 Packers Lake to Lake. Bill Forrester, number 9, PSA 7. Here's a nice 1961 Packers Golden Boy, Paul Hornung. 1961 Packers Lake to Lake, number 10, PSA 7. I'm going to keep this one for my personal collection. It's a great photo of Paul Hornung, too. Ready to spike you in the head if you get near him. Anyway, Paul Hornung, PSA 7. I have no idea how to say this guy's name. 1961 Packers Lake to Lake, number 12, Andy Srecko. It's interesting. PSA 8, near mint, number 12. Here's 1961 Packers Lake to Lake. Hank Greminger, number 14, PSA 7, near mint. Halfback, I guess it says. Here's a 1961 Packers Lake to Lake. Ken Iman, number 25, PSA 8, near mint mint. Guess he was the center, it says. PSA 8. Jim Ringo looks like he's also the center. This might even be his rookie card. No, second year card. All right, 1961 Packers, Jim Ringo. 1961 Packers Lake to Lake, Jim Ringo, number 28, PSA 7, near mint. And in case you're wondering what's on the back of these, it's a little send in. Looks like you're supposed to cut a little piece off and then send 5 of these cards in, and 75 cents for a shoulder patch, a Packers player, a Packers yearbook, 220 cards, and $5 for one official regulation football, and mailed it into Lake to Lake Premiums, P.O. Box 817, Sheboygan, Wisconsin. All right. I've mentioned Herb Adderley a couple of times already in this video. Here's his 1961 Lake to Lake Green Bay Packers, Herb Adderley, number 30, PSA 6, EX Mint. It says he was a halfback, but he was a defensive back. So that's a misprint, I think. Here is 1961 Packers backup quarterback John Roach. 1961 Packers Lake to Lake, number 32. PSA 7.5, near mint plus. John Roach, backup quarterback. And last but not least, wrapping up this reveal of Green Bay Packers favorites, a 1961 Packers Lake to Lake, Dan Curry, number 31, PSA 8, near mint mint. He was a linebacker back in the day. And that's about it, folks. I want to thank you for watching the video. If you got anything out of this, give it a like. Maybe you can subscribe. Tell people about the videos if you like them. You got any criticisms or positive affirmation, please leave comments. I'd love to hear from you. Anyway, Merry Christmas, December 2024 from Rockport, Massachusetts. Bye now. Thank you.